I kind of want to do a more informal video, just kind of like hanging out, talking a few things that I'm doing in my house, because this is stuff that I like to watch. So maybe you're like me and this is what you like to watch. So I've got a few projects I have on my list, just, you know, little things around the house that you just kind of put around and you do. I have this frame that I bought around Christmas time, and it usually hangs right over here, and it's just so plain. I don't know if I love this gold color. It's not really my favorite. So I saw a thing, a photo for sale on Magnolia, and it's like a spring print, and granted it's in, you know, like a rectangular frame or whatever, but the background is like a print, like a seamless floral pattern, and then inside the mat is like a spring phrase. I think it's like a spring poem. And I was like, I love that. One, I don't need to pay $43 for that, but and I'll insert a picture of what this looks like, but I was like, I want to do something like that in this frame to kind of brighten up this space. So I just shared these cafe curtains. I don't know that I love them anymore. I wish I would have done like a different color, not brown. I wish I would have done like a blue. I'm really into like blues lately. I don't know, I might redo them, you know, I only pay like $30 total for the fabric, so I'm not too mad about it. But I want to add some color with this photo. And yesterday I downloaded some William Morris seamless patterns on Etsy, and I printed this one out, and of course I printed it the wrong direction, but I think this would look really cool. And since I don't have, like, this frame is actually pretty big, like that's an 8 by, you know, it's like a standard piece of paper. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll do this inside the mat, because you can see the mat, inside the mat, and then cut this out and put something in there. And I think I'm gonna paint the mat and paint the frame. I'm not sure. I like to paint my frames a lot, so that's one thing I'm going to do today. And let me go get my next project. Okay, so last year my sweet little 2-year-old, I think he was 1 at the time, he wasn't even 2 yet, he accidentally knocked one of my little pots off of the little marble table that I have next to my chair in the corner. Well, I was at Hobby Lobby the other day and I found this, and it was half off. I think I got it for like, yeah, so it was still, it's like the old price. It was $31.99. So I got it for what, $15.99, 16 bucks. So $17 with tax. But I don't like, this is like too much for me. I don't love this color. So I'm going to redo this, paint it how I like them, and let me show you pretty much the color I'm going to repeat. So I have this one up here on my shelves, and I love this. Like, this is what I'm going for, not this. So in my world, you can never have too many of these little vases, containers, pots, whatever you want to call it. And I DIY'd this, so I will show you how I got this texture. And I love this little baby. So we're gonna do that. I'll take you outside to my rose garden that I have. I moved 2 of my rose plants. I need to move another one. And I'm going to be putting some flowers in some pots on the back porch because it is literally almost spring. Like, I think this weekend we're gonna have a little bit more of a cold front and then we're done. So I'm ready. And yeah, so let's go do these projects. Okay, so I just got everything printed. Let me show you. So I have an iPad and I have Procreate. So I went in and I made the seamless design much smaller this time. That way, I just like the look of that. Just a little bit more than super up close so you can see. And then I printed out, let us live like wildflowers, wild and beautiful and drenched in sun. I don't know. I like that. So I'm sorry if you can hear my dog eating in the background. She just came inside. So I'm going to dismantle this frame and then we'll see what we can do. I really try not to touch the inside of the glass because I just feel like that can turn into a nightmare. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out or if I'm just gonna like paste this on there. I don't know, we'll see. Obviously I have to trim this, but okay, yeah. I'm thinking I could like do some Mod Podge on it just to make it a little bit more. I don't know. So do I cut the color, like the floral, or do I cut this? Probably cut the floral. So I need to get my X-Acto knife and figure out how the heck to do that. I probably just cut enough to kind of fit this wording in. Okay, I'm gonna go get an X-Acto knife. Okay, bringing this big sewing cutting mat might have been a bit overkill, but it is all I had. So take that tape off. I need to take this back out. What do we think? I don't think it's half bad. So I'll just paint this to kind of, I have a bunch of acrylic paint that I'll just kind of color match. Just something in here. I think it looks cool though. Just give it a little bit more color and more interest. So I'm okay with it not being centered, honestly. It's fine. Cool. Okay. I actually now have to go run and pick up my kids from school, but we will continue with these next DIYs next. Okay, so I keep all of my paints, my little acrylic paints in here, and I'm gonna try to come up with a color. I really like this green in here. So I'm gonna try and find a color, and I'm probably going to mix something. This one, heck, that might be perfect. Maybe just add a little bit of blue. I don't know, but we're gonna mix something up and paint the mat. Okay, she's done. That's the the finished product. It's not perfect, but I think it's okay for me. I'm not sure if I want to paint the frame a different gold, either with like spray paint or just some rub and buff, or even maybe spray paint it black. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments what you would do. It's just kind of a little bit too orangish yellow for me right now. Okay, I'm back with the next DIY, and it's actually the next day. We had a crazy turn of events. I won't tell you all of them in detail, but our dog is now at the vet for 24 hours as of this morning. So yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. But I'm going to get started on this guy, and I'm just going to mix up some brown paint with some baking soda, and that's going to be my base coat. I have some Waverly chalk paint and some little tan acrylic paint that I'm just going to mix up in here and throw in some baking soda. Okay, and you can kind of see where it's starting to dry, the texture, and you know, obviously the paint's going to dry a little bit darker, about like this color, and that's just going to be our base coat. So we'll get that done, and then we will come back for the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off and move on to the next color. Okay, so I just used some paint that I'm actually using outside. And I put it in this bowl with some water, and I'm just going to use a paper towel and smear it across. It's not dry all the way, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, I have a huge mess to clean up, but I like it. It looks really organic. It's kind of... So I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll see what it looks like. I think it's done. I think I'm gonna call it good. I really like this, the way this one turned out. And I usually always do them a little bit different, so yeah, you know, just play around with the technique and paint and water. So there we go. Okay, and that's it. It should be all the way dry, but I just put a paper towel underneath just in case it wasn't. And I talked about this in my spring refresh video. I still need to go get a few more flowers or just find something else in my stash. So I need more in here for sure. But I like it. It came out good. I never actually got around to planting the flowers in my backyard, but here are a few clips from when we went to the nursery the other day. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you are new here, I do hope you consider subscribing. If you want more daily content, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at The Simple Cozy Haven. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.